What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew on this very special Monday morning.
Monday.
Right? Hey, where's all the cheering? What happened to all the cheering?
What's the cheering?
You forgot the cheering. Yeah, that's the part that really gets me excited.
Okay.
Yeah. Eric, what's happening?
What's up, man?
How's that? Where's your camera?
Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm right here.
Oh, there you are.
Here I am.
Okay, just making sure that you're back there and it's not just for...
I made it.
Yeah, make sure it's not all hoax.
Not a hoax.
Not a hoax. But
we are here live.
Yeah, so now the fair's over. It's going to get cold again.
I
Right?
hope so, man. Last night was murderous. Last night for us was hot.
It was hot?
Oh, man. We were running the AC all night. It's going to be an expensive month.
Did you lose power?
No.
You didn't?
No. Was there a power loss? Mm-hmm. Power outage?
Yes, actually, as soon as we left for the fair, got to the fair, Ryan texted us and said the power's out.
Oh, dude, that's gotta suck.
And so then that was probably about 4:30ish.
Okay.
And then I think it was still out. We didn't get back. Robin picked us up last night around 11.
Right.
10 o'clock, I think. And I think the power is still out like around 9.
Was it a scheduled power outage or just a power outage? Like,
I don't know.
Turn it off or you don't know?
I don't know. I just, like I said, I mean, it was humid. It was hot. So
Yeah, it was nasty.
poor kids were baking. Robbie just drove around in the car in the AC.
You know, I thought about that last night. Just sitting in the car, just letting the AC run and, let it play its course.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been those nights, but like I said, it's going to be getting cold. It's going to be getting colder. So
We're not talking like really cold though, right? We're only talking.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
well, not cold, not like freezing cold, but it's not going to be in the hundreds.
We're like 90.
We're going to drop down to the I think 70s. I heard 70s towards the end of the week.
Oh, no kidding.
So I'm
wait
excited for that.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Walking around the fair in 105 degree weather is something a little bit less than desirable.
Cowboy boots and cowboy hat, or tennis shoes, or flip flops.
Either one. I did the first.
You did the first.
Yeah, no cowboy hat though. Just a regular old cap yesterday. So
It's hot.
I didn't wear my Premier Ag hat. Sorry, Faith, but I need to make it brown or something. It's just too clean.
Want to go rub it in the horse's manure out in the backyard over here?
Something. It's just too clean. It's
Yeah.
just, I feel like, I'll get ketchup on it or, something. But I got to break it in some more, I think.
Gotcha.
It was just too early. I think, okay, so for next year's fair or even this year's Creston Rodeo, if anybody gets any new hats, you got to have like a 2 to 3 week break-in period beforehand.
Just wear it to the fair.
Yeah.
We'll break in 2 hours.
Yeah, but you look like everybody else when they, come rolling in with their brand new stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like my old hat. It looks like, well, definitely doesn't look new.
No, it does not.
It does not look new, and I think it stinks a little bit, but it is what it is.
Happy Monday,
So,
Kyle.
Yeah. So what'd you do this weekend? How'd the store pan out?
The store was open. We had some people come in. It was pretty fun. It was we had some wine tasting and people came in and bought some stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw my mother-in-law came in last week and had good things to say.
Oh, good.
I guess they spent too much time there, so they didn't go over to the coast like as they were going to.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess they got some stuff from some of the vendors in there.
Yeah.
And they had a really good time.
Good.
So
They're a live bunch, I gotta say.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard one gal she was pretty feisty.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. She was gonna tear everything off the walls.
why was she gonna tear everything off the walls? What?
I don't know. She kept telling like dirty jokes and like she was just really chatty. She's very, very chatty.
So she was flirting with you?
No, she
was flirting with the winemaker?
Nah, well, I don't know. I just kind of let that roll off my shoulder here. But no,
Well.
she was a fun dude. It was awesome. Having them in there was a lot of fun. It was very lively. It wasn't boring, so that was nice.
Well, good deal. Well,
Yeah.
I went to the fair, so we didn't go on Saturday, but we went out to the lake on Saturday.
Oh, good. How was it?
No, it was awesome. The lake
good?
was absolutely awesome. The water was beautiful. We went back into the Narrows, kicked back there for quite a while. Just floated, had some hydration, floated some more, and then was going to go to the fair, but the rodeo Saturday night was sold out.
I saw that. Wow.
So there was no getting into the rodeo.
Huh. Not even for What's Up North County, huh?
Well, funny thing is one of my buddies did go around. I think he said he got in by saying that.
That he's from with What's Up North County?
Yeah.
Great.
I said, hey, just tell him you're with What's Up North County. And then he texts me back. He's like, that didn't work.
It didn't work?
Well, the first one. Then he's like, I'm going to go somewhere else. And evidently he did get in, but then it was at the end.
Oh. So they didn't like grab him by his belt buckle or back of his belt and throw him out, or what?
No, not that time. But so yesterday we went to the fair. So we kicked back. Kind of took it to we were going to go like at around 2, walk around, but then it was like 105 and we're like, So we kind of pushed it out, went to the fair, walked around for a little bit, and then we went to that Extreme truck last night.
Oh, very cool. Did you like it?
That was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was mostly just kind of redneck.
Like it.
Redneck tracks going up and over and, them jumping at the end, and then there was a mud bog.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple, I think, there was one like legit rock crawler. That was pretty badass.
Okay.
And then there's probably like 3 or 4, these guys do this on a normal basis.
Right.
But overall, it was pretty cool.
Do they have that, do you think it'll be like on a regular basis that they're going to come to the fair now, or do you think it's going to be something that there's a one and done type of thing? You know
what? I think so. I think it was sold out.
Oh, it was sold out.
Yeah, I mean, when they say sold out, I think they didn't have the other grandstands, the south grandstands
open.
Open, yeah. But everything else was packed.
No kidding.
I mean, literally, we just stood underneath the Heritage Foundation the whole time.
Right.
Because of the sun, and you couldn't get there's no seats over there, so we just kicked back right there. Had drinks, watched it, had a great time. Got blasted by mud as they turned the corner.
Yeah.
But I think I would say that would be something that, because you got your hometown people involved.
Oh, good.
So there was a ton of people there from Tascadero, Templeton, Paso Robles. I mean, everybody. They're naming them off, and they're just, like I said, local boys.
That's
out there
cool.
bashing up their stuff. And then there was a couple of them, man. They just sounded really good, and then they were just dogs.
Oh,
they were just like hitting it. And you could just feel the power. You're just like, oh, this is gonna be so awesome. I can't wait. And then it's like I'm like, oh no. But overall, man, I thought that was pretty bitchin'.
All right, so you think they're going to bring it back then next year?
I would definitely like to see it.
What would you rather see? Would you rather see that, or would you rather see the tractor pool? Because did they have tractor pool last year?
I think they did. Was the tractor pools last year or the year before?
I thought it was last year. I think we went to it. Wyatt and a friend of his.
So that is a tough question, man.
I like tractor pool. I do like tractor pool, but the problem is it takes a long time.
It does.
The setup, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's badass, but it's just like, it just drags on for like 2 hours, and it's just, you gotta wait, and wait, and all of a sudden it's like, and that's it, and that's all you get. So I hope the mud, whatever it was faster and a lot more things going on.
Yeah, you know what? I like them both. I think they both have a different type of draw.
Right.
Obviously the tractor pools, they've got, thousands and thousands of horsepower and just massive machines, pulling a sled straight, which is cool.
Yeah.
This was just, like I said, it was, grab the white truck out here and go to the fair. And
hold my beer.
Yeah, you're entering your truck, extreme trucks.
I like that.
Clement Leslie put on a show last night. He had his Barbie truck, or his Barbie Jeep.
Barbie Jeep.
And he wore a pink dress. And I think at one point he got out his truck, the Jeep stalled or something like that, and he got out and did the centipede.
No kidding.
So he was a crowd favorite.
He's an entertainer.
And I think he won. I think he won like 2 or 3 of his divisions. He had like 3 or 4 vehicles entered.
I wonder if anybody else out there went to the, what is it called again?
It was called the Extreme Truck.
I wonder if anybody else went out to the Extreme Truck.
I'm pretty sure people did, because like I said, it was packed.
Cool.
We got a lot of, hey, what's up, North County? Walking through, which was pretty cool. I sent some pictures over, which you didn't get, so I'll resend them again. We had
We'll have
some
it tomorrow.
We had some fans there that I took some pictures with and took a video with, and so that was pretty cool. And I think, like I said, I think next year maybe we should be filming that right there on the stage.
I think we should have a truck. I think we should take Ryan's truck and do it.
We talked about last night taking the 86.
Ah, all right.
So that could be a possibility because that would be fun. These guys there were some of them like, let's see, Trent had like just pretty much a bare bones Ford Ranger,
Right.
long bed. I think at one point he got high centered on the little first jump.
Right.
So he had to get pushed over by the tractor.
Bob Rollins says the trucks were a great time,
Yeah.
so he enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was really fun. I had a great time, and I think everybody had. And then there was a guy out there. He was kind of like the clown, like during the rodeo, that just sits there and talks and chips and gets the crowd fired up and stuff like that. And that was pretty entertaining too.
So did they have an announcer, I imagine, and music?
Oh, they had music. It was fired up.
All right, cool, man.
Yeah, it was jamming. It was really good, and they kept it flowing.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? So as soon as one truck, went through, the other one was coming out of the gate, and he was getting lined up and ready to rock and roll.
Did anybody blow their motor?
Nope.
Motor.
Nobody blew their motor. A couple stalls out. A couple had to get pushed off the track, but nothing fancy. It was like I said, it was pretty cool. There was a couple, like I said, a couple of the trucks that had the really big motors and the high horsepower got a little twisted in the mud bog and came out of it sideways and stuff. But other than that, it was pretty mellow.
Cool.
So definitely a go-to for next year.
Next year, hopefully it'll be a little cooler for me to go next year. I was in the pool yesterday, so.
I tell you what, man, it's when it's 105 degrees walking around that fair, those beers go down really fast.
Ranch water.
Really, really fast, yes.
I love it.
They go down fast, so.
All right.
Anyways, well, it's 7:41, and we've got to start getting to some news, so let's take a break, and we will be right back with What's Up North County Morning Brew.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go! Welcome back to the Morning Brew on this Monday morning.
Yeah, buddy.
And big shout out to Kyle and Bob. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County Morning Brew.
Yeah.
And speaking of Bob, Bob's got his season starts too. Football season.
Football.
He's ready. He's still needing some officials though. I tell you what.
Yeah.
So we're I just saw that there's not only here but across the state games are going to be played on Wednesdays. And at different high schools.
No kidding.
Yeah, because they're lacking in officials, and so if you think about this, you think about the fans, you think about everybody likes Friday night football, right?
Yeah, correct.
I mean that's what we live for. During the fall, we live for Friday night football. Okay, Wednesday night football blows. Okay, and you think about some other things is during the week time. Especially when you go into these schools that have very, they're like the kids. Like say you go over to Cambria or Coast Union.
Yep.
Okay, a lot of those kids over there, they kind of work with their parents too. You know what I mean? So
Wednesdays are going to be hard. Oh, they don't even get a full practice weekend either.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, just a lot of things kind of go with this, but it's we just need some officials, right?
We should be officials.
And they pay pretty well.
Yeah,
I think there's a little bit of a debate on that, as far as like the pay. I did see, some people chiming in as far as like, the pay, for officials, for the 2 hours, for the heckling, for the bubble, all that stuff that goes along with it.
It's a commitment, you know what I mean? But it's a good commitment in the end. You know, it helps out the kids. You get paid. You know, helps out the community.
Yeah, and I
So-
think Bob was saying that this, like, for kids that are going to school, you know, for their, what do you say, scholarships and monies
yeah.
and FEMA or FAFSA or whatever those things are, you know, it doesn't affect that because this is all like kind of, you know, below the radar type deal.
Okay.
So,
Well, get out there and officiate.
yeah. So,
be an officiate.
but yeah, had our first week of clinic week last
We
week.
did. We had a big turnout
Yeah,
too.
we actually did. We had a
Yeah.
really good turnout with the kids. The high school boys came out last week. You know, Dax, let's see, Chavez, Wall, Ramey, Pashang. Let's see, is that it? I think that's it. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate you guys coming out and running practice with the boys, and they had a really good time.
I
So,
thought they did a good job.
yeah.
I thought they did a really good job.
Yeah, I think Dax was having a little bit more fun than
Was he the one that was running all over the place and yelling and screaming at the kids all
Yeah,
the time?
yeah.
He looked like he was having a good time. What do you do?
I think his first coach, can I send him up to the hill if they screw up? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. He's like, okay. So he really wanted to pull the hill like so many times. It's like, run the hill, do push-ups.
Yeah.
But
Poor kids.
yeah. Hey, so one thing I do want to talk about. Okay,
All right.
this was very concerning.
Serious business.
This is serious business about the fair.
Okay.
Okay, and their AI security measures as you walk in.
What'd you bring in?
So yesterday, so both times I went to the fair, I was trying to figure. I'm not going to the fair without my pocket knife. Okay.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna figure out a way to get my pocket knife in. Right. So first time in, no problem, no big deal. I didn't have to lift my hat or anything like that. Right. Like you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twice.
So yesterday I go in, and so I get my knife in, my pocket knife, right? And so they don't check my boot or anything like that. And he's like, you're fine. And I think they're mostly looking for alcohol. I don't think they're really looking for the redneck, pocket knife guys.
Right.
Now, if Ice Cube comes walking through, you know what I'm saying? They might have to check him a little bit tighter, right?
No, I don't know.
You never know. But I mean, I guess, and then even like Robbie the night before, they made them pull their shirts up. He's like, I'm like, man, they're definitely stereotyping certain people, right?
Yeah, okay.
So, but I don't think it's for knives. I don't think it's for pocket
You
knives.
think it's just for booze?
I think it's for booze.
Huh.
I really do.
The booze smugglers.
Because they made them pull up the shirt because you can line like your belt buckle area with, like the little, fireballs or something
Little
like
shot
that.
shooters.
Yeah, and I really think that's what they're mainly looking for. That's my guess, because when they check the boot, that's what they check, the side, they were checking for the boot.
Right.
So anyways, so I'm walking around and I'm thinking, going, okay, got my knife in, I'm good, this and that. But then I get a corn dog, and this is what they give you,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the corn dog,
shank.
is basic a corn dog shank. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Randy Doty's on a rampage throughout
Yeah,
the fair,
so
shaking
here-
people with corn dogs.
So here's my pocket knife, right? Here's my pocket knife. Okay,
Yeah.
zoom in. Okay.
Okay.
Can you zoom in?
Yeah, I can see
That's
it.
my pocket knife, and here's the corn dog shank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That-
little tape at the end of that thing, man. It's a
Right.
deadly weapon.
I mean, just think about this. Okay, so I'm just being completely open on my my findings yesterday.
Oh, the fair just chimed in. They said no more corn dogs for next year because of this issue.
Next year it's gonna be like they're gonna be those paper sticks, like they do straws, like
They're
the
just not gonna even have a stick. It's just you have to hold a freaking corn dog in your hand just by the corn.
Right? Great. I just screwed that up for everybody. Great. Sorry, guys. No more corn dog on a stick on a corn dog shank.
I didn't think I was going to come in this morning and talk about corn dog shanks. Yeah, thank you for that. That's very entertaining. I like that.
Corn dog shanks.
That's a good idea.
Trust me.
I
I'm
like
serious.
it. Corn dog shanks.
Yep. All right. Well, so what do we got going on? We've got some news happening today.
Let's talk about booze. What do you think?
The distillery?
Yeah, let's
All
talk
right.
about it.
So Paso Robles to host Distillery Trail Weekend featuring local craft spirits. So beginning between August 11th and August 13th, Paso Robles will feature a host of events centered around local craft spirits for Paso Robles Distillery Trail Weekend. 13 local distilleries around Paso Robles and southern San Luis Obispo County will participate. And festivities will include tastes of rare spirits, new releases, special cocktails, distillery tours, live entertainment, bites from local chefs, and more, according to the press release.
Wow.
So do we have a list of... We don't have a list of participating, but...
We got some time.
The weekend's festivities are built on the shoulders of Paso Robles' growing stature as a wine region. Right. The area is home to over 40,000 acres of vineyards and has produced multiple award-winning wineries over the past decade. So there you go. Between August 11th and August 13th, you're going to have to get your craft alcohol on here.
Heck yeah.
Distilleries.
Maybe we get a couple of those guys in here.
Yeah, we should.
Our girls.
You know, and really, like Rod and Hammer. Okay, I wish they were up in the North County. I really like Rod and Hammer. They're like one of my favorite distilleries to go and hang out at.
That's really good stuff.
And, but their distillery, I mean, I can't, it was always under the impression that things and all these were made out of wine grapes. And remember, we were talking to somebody, I don't know if it was you, but they said that not all of these distilled liquors are made out of wine grapes.
No.
There's some other things and factors that make them, but yet they're less alcohol content, so they can't be called alcohol. I guess.
I have a professional on the phone right now. She just called in.
Yes.
So I have a professional on the phone that will tell us all about it and the local news.
Awesome. Well, we've got Lori Bryant with the SLO County News, probably on her fair hangover, coming straight from the war room right now. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning. All I'm thinking about is, like, how do I explain to the doctor I got stabbed by a corn dog shank?
Yeah, your corn dog shank. I'm serious.
A tetanus shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, you know, if anybody wants to sell like items from the North County from the fair, it's corn dog shanks. Right there. California Mid-State Fair 2023 corn dog shank.
Only hero. What's it?
Can you imagine? Why are you in jail? I stabbed somebody with a corn dog shank.
Hey, it's a thing. If I can't get in with my pocket knife, they should not be able to have a corn dog shank.
Could you imagine?
See, and you're the man that ate all the corn dogs.
Oh, I know. I did another.
You're going to ban your own treat.
I know. Yeah. Oh, well, that's what got me thinking. Going, all these corn dog shanks. I have weapons for everybody.
Oh, wow. Well, we had a completely busy yesterday. Everything hit the fan yesterday, from power outages to car wrecks to we had fires that started like at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we have the one that's going on out at Shell Creek, although I believe it's 90% contained now, thankfully, and no structures were damaged, but it got scary for a bit. Tripp was out there and got some great pictures for us, and so yeah, we had a car fire it started off at 6 with the car fire on First and Spring. And then it went downhill from there. We had a fire in San Miguel off the 101. And then the wreck started. And we had power outages too. We had a bit of everything. It was kind of like a smorgasbord yesterday.
Yeah. Do we know what the power outage was all about?
It didn't say. I know there's still one going on off of 58, but I think that's probably related to the fire. Because that was I think the fire, they're going to clock it in probably at about 100 acres. But it was going for a bit there. It looked scary. They were talking about evacuations and road closures. And yeah, so that one went fast. But I know that once again, our fire departments, our CAL FIRE, our planes were amazing, and they did the job. I mean, they were everywhere yesterday. And they just, once again, they're heroes. And I think they're still out there. They're going to have to be out there today just mopping up hot spots. So if you're out on 58 by Shell Creek, just be aware that they're going to be out there patrolling and making sure nothing flares up.
Wow. And
that's we also had a pursuit yesterday, but that was in San Luis. And that guy, I don't know if he got away, but he ran into that was kind of hairy too. Yeah, yesterday was just crazy. That's all I can say.
Crazy people.
It was like, last day of the fair. Everybody's got to freak out.
Right. Well, now they have nothing to do. Everybody has to get ready back for the real world.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. And then we've still got, it's going to be over 100 today, so be aware of that. Traffic looks good so far this morning. And that's pretty much it. I mean, what was so awesome to watch you guys at the show last night, I was so glad to be able to watch that, because I didn't go, but it looked amazing.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. It was a packed house, and a bunch of kids had a great time, and adults. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but if it is, that's fun hometown entertainment right there.
Yeah, and that's the way to end the fair, right? Just have a good time and eat some dirt.
Absolutely.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, there's plenty of times where we look down at our beer and you got a couple black spots down there with the mud flying, because it comes at you. So that's for sure.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
it was busy for us yesterday, but once again, our villagers came through and helped us, because there was so much going on. I mean, it was one thing after another, and finally we were all going to throw our scanners out the side of the house because we'd had enough. It was just like that, and it was mostly yesterday. I mean, we had a couple incidences over the weekend, but nothing like yesterday. Yesterday just went full bore from 6 o'clock in the morning until I don't know what time last night.
Wow.
So hopefully everybody gets that all out of their system. And great, again, we cannot commend our fire responders enough for what they do for us, because yesterday that one looked like it was going to go. And they're just amazing. They're amazing.
Awesome.
And that's pretty much it on my end.
Well, perfect. Well, as always, we appreciate you calling in and filling us in what has been happening and what we should be looking out for coming up. So we appreciate you, Lori.
Hopefully we just have a very quiet Monday. That's my goal.
Quiet Mondays, and then just kind of ease into the week.
I said the Q word.
Oh, that's what happened.
All hell's going to break loose.
Okay,
Well,
you better get your corn dog shank out. Okay, you better get ready.
Good.
Gotta get ready.
Oh my goodness! All right, have a wonderful Monday.
All right, Lori, you do the same. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Lori Bryant, SLO County News. Everything and anything you want to know about corn dog shanks, you can find on their website.
Yeah. Corn
dog shanks.
You will be on their website if you shank somebody with a corn dog shank.
If you guys utilize the corn dog shank,
you will be on
their show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Totally famous.
All right. Well, it's 7:56 and let's go to commercial so that way we can give some of our sponsors some love. So we'll be right back with What's Up North County Morning Brew.
We don't just serve it up. We roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in a Atascadero.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew on Monday morning, July 31st, the last day in July.
Last day.
Can you believe that? The last day in July.
This year's going by so fast.
I mean,
it's freaking nuts.
Dang it.
I know.
It's just flying. It's flying by, and we're just riding.
We're just riding.
It's like you live in Groundhog's Day. Ned Flanders?
Is it Flanders? I think that's the Simpsons, man.
I know. It's Ned. Ned?
I think we're gonna have to watch that to see what it is.
We're gonna have to watch that episode so that way we can figure it out. But yeah, it's going by fast, and it's starting another work week in a fast and furious feel.
Hey, while we're talking about football, we still have room for more football players, right? So you can still sign up. Let me see if this is gonna be you can still register online.
Yep. We start Hell Week this week. I don't know how people start it to Heck Week. It's called Hell Week.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get rid of Heck and let's go back to Hell because it sounds more intimidating.
Hell?
So we start this week. All the towns have started their system. Kids from the fair now will be joining the rest of the squads, and everybody's going to be going towards the boys of fall.
Man, play football, not soccer. Soccer, there's so many damn soccer players.
Yeah.
Play some football, man.
Yeah, let's play football. Everybody watch. That's why Friday Night Lights is so amazing. You know, you go there and it's packed. Both sides, it's jam packed with people.
Right.
Hey, so and they have badass. At least in Templeton, I'm not 100% sure if Tascadero and Paso, but I'm sure they do. But Templeton's Eagle burgers are off the charts.
Dude, we're making such good food there. Our concession stand is amazing.
Yeah. So it's the burgers at football games it's like the fair, you know, except for these. They don't have corn dog shanks at high school football games.
I think it'd be more fun if they did. Oh, here we go, Kyle. Kyle says it's Ned Ryerson.
Ned Ryerson,
Ned
yes.
Ryerson.
Ned Ryerson? Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
You don't?
I don't know what that is, no.
Oh, gosh.
When you said Ned Flanders, I thought, okay, The Simpsons. I was like,
It's
is he Homer Simpson talking to his neighbor, or what are you doing there? What are you doing there?
It's the part in Groundhog's Day. Bill Murray is walking down the sidewalk.
Okay.
And the guy comes up and says, Ned Ryerson?
All right. I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, I'll have to get that clip and we'll have to play that.
Good morning, Teresa.
Teresa Branch, good morning.
Yeah.
Right?
Good morning.
We got all kinds of people on here.
Friday Night Lights is the best.
Yeah.
Along with Saturday
Friday
morning
Night
for
Lights,
you.
Saturday morning breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
And I must say, okay, so, and Bob, if Bob's still on here, he can chime in too. But Templeton Youth Football has the best snack bar in the league.
Yeah.
And the referees love coming to Templeton to ref our games.
Yeah.
Because we hook them up, for one. I guess a lot of chapters don't.
They don't feed them?
I guess not.
Oh,
I know, right?
Stupid, yeah.
So our refs at halftime after the game, they come over and get a tri-tip sandwich, or they get a breakfast burrito, or whatever they want.
You get one of those Templeton dogs, the wrap. I mean,
whatever they want. But it's like the
smorgasbord.
It's like the holy grail of youth football places to come and referee.
That's right.
It's right here in Templeton.
I love it.
Yeah, come on out, send your friends. Even if you're not watching the games, come up and buy some burgers and buy some dogs. And
I mean, what are you doing Saturday morning anyway?
Right?
Just come out.
Yeah, come
out,
up. You want breakfast burritos? Hey, if you want a really good breakfast burritos, that's that second to obviously Amy and Jamie's breakfast burritos, because those are badass. Not gonna take away any of that, but if they ran out, you're in the area, Templeton, we're gonna be up there on Jack Allen Field, and that's where you can come and get a local Eagle burrito.
Can I let you in on a little secret, Randy?
Yeah.
They are going to be Amy and Jamie burritos.
Oh, they are?
Yep. We're going to have Amy and Jamie.
Well, there you go.
Making the burritos this year.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
We're going to have Amy and Jamie burritos then. So you can still support the local business and come up and get anAmy and Jamie burrito from Templeton Youth Football.
Awesome sauce. All
So,
right.
yeah. So, all right. What else do we got going on?
Well, we got a lot.
What do you want to talk about?
We got some solar.
We got some solar instant permits right now for solar.
This is a good time to get it.
Yeah, so instant permits now available for residential rooftop solar projects in Paso Robles. So we should have had probably
Axios?
Yeah.
Or not Axios.
Last week, the San Luis Obispo County Fire, Department of Planning and Building announced the availability of instant permits for residential rooftop solar projects through Solar App Plus, an automated application for permitting new residential rooftop systems. Solar App Plus, which is a short for Solar Automated Permit Processing, expedites solar projects by returning permits instantly, encouraging residents to invest in generating renewable and sustainable energy. So San Luis Obispo County Planning and Building partnered with NREL in order to offer our local contractors the option for online instant permitting for residential rooftop solar projects. So now's the time to do it. Now's the
Pay
time.
for your AC.
Yeah, now's the time to get your solar and
Love it.
get dialed in.
I
But
think they need to give us more money for that. I think they need to come out and give us more money. I think this is actually a good. It's a good thing to have solar. I mean, for one, you don't have to pay for your electricity except for very minimal. You pay, you get all your electricity for free. I think it's a good deal, man. I think that's a good deal.
well, I think that's a fight between your typical energy company and solar energy.
But the thing about solar energy is we don't have to have all these power lines going. You know what I mean? You can have your solar, you can have your battery bank, you can have it all at your house, and you're not causing fires in the wilderness. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, or
Does that make sense? I don't know.
yeah, or we just kind of clean up the wilderness too.
Well,
that
yeah.
helps.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like, I think solar is a good thing. I think even solar water heaters is a good thing too as well. They work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can bank your solar. Somehow you make money off of your solar, and I don't know. I just think it's all a scam. It's never for the people's benefits. I mean, let's be honest.
I know a lot of people with solar, and they're not paying they don't have to pay for electricity. I don't want to pay any more for electricity, gas. You know what I mean? We got a well, so we don't do water, but it's just so much easier.
But I think you still have to pay for something though.
You got to pay for the solar panels.
Well, yeah, you pay for the solar panels, but I mean, you're not free and clear to where you don't get a bill.
You pay like $25 a year.
I don't know. We're gonna investigate this.
Okay.
We need some solar panel testimonials.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't have solar, right?
Not yet. I'm thinking about getting it.
So we got to get some solar testimonials. Somebody that was having a $600, $700, $800 energy bill that went to solar and now has nothing.
Yes, but I know a couple people who do that.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
we need testimonials.
They won't come out here, but they'll hide.
Okay. Well, we need testimonials.
Okay.
All right. So what else we got? We've got Templeton Community Service District.
Yeah, we can
All
do
right.
that.
So Templeton Community Service District seeks members for Measure A Oversight Committee. The Templeton Community Service District, an independent government agency providing water, sewer, fire, and emergency services, solid waste, parks, and recreation, as well as limited drainage and street lighting services for about 8,000 residents, is calling on interested individuals to consider serving on Measure A Oversight Committee. The district is looking for members of the public who are interested in serving on the committee. So what is Measure A? Measure A, approved by a district of voters in 2019, instituted a special annual tax to fund Templeton Fire and Emergency Services 24-hour staffing. The purpose of the committee is to independently review and inform the public of the board of directors concerning an expenditure of parcel tax revenues and to ensure that such revenues are expended in accordance with the intention of the voters. So the committee meets twice a year and as on needed basis, typically during regular business hours.
Great.
Interested members of the public should submit an application for consideration by August 28th. One or more committee members are anticipated to be selected at the September 5th board meeting.
All right.
All right? So,
That's your gateway into being in the politics right there, man. You do that, and then you just keep climbing the ladder.
Yeah, there you go.
Then parking's free. The lights will all be free.
yeah, we're going to have lights downtown,
Yeah.
right? Like when you drive downtown, I kid you not, this is the worst. This is probably the worst corridor at nighttime in any place I've ever been is downtown Templeton.
I know.
I can't even see, and if I'm not leaving a Jack's or something like that, I can still see the worst as I can if
I know.
I'm leaving church.
I know. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I mean, literally, it's so funny because I see people that just like, you know how people now have this like authority feeling like they just walk out in front of cars.
Like you see me,
Well,
you're not bigger than the car though.
Yeah, like I'm the pedestrian. I'm the
Yeah.
pedestrian. You have to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. They have a "oh me, here I'm bigger than thee" type deal, right? And it's like really, it's like no, they can't see you. Okay, so you think you're walking out and being almighty and tough is like, hey, guess what? You're gonna get smacked.
It's like the bikers, man. The bikers do the same thing.
Bicyclists?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, bicyclists. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do the same thing. They just stick their bikes out there and they don't care. And then there's a group of them. They feel like they're a pack of wolves. They have like no freaking, they're just out there riding. Oh, we're here.
Oh yeah. Get me started on the bicyclists.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, really, you're riding these places and you wonder why you guys get ran over.
I know.
Okay, you're around the corner. There's no side. It's all blind, and you're complaining that Marianne just got ran over because a car came around the corner and you're in the middle of the road.
El Pomar and Vaquero is like the worst spot ever.
Right.
That right there, hands down. If you're a biker right there, man,
Don't call them bikers because bicyclists.
Bicyclists. Okay.
Bicyclists. Okay, if you're a bicyclist.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
El Pomar,
Go
Vaquero.
ride where there's room.
I know, right in like a parking lot.
Yeah,
just around circles.
I mean, hell, there's places in Paso that your bicycle lane is in the middle of the road. I don't get that. Do you ever see the green bicycle path like in the middle of the road between cars? I don't get that. The whole ideology of that.
You could ride the river. You could live from like Atascadero to freaking San Francisco. You could ride the river all the way, wherever.
That's a motorcyclist.
Oh.
You got your two-wheelers all mixed up.
All right.
They're not bikers. They're bicyclists. They're not motorists. They're bicyclists.
They're starting to piss me off, is what they're doing.
Yeah. No, they definitely are.
Yeah.
They definitely get in the way of certain things.
Yes.
So listen, all I got to say is this, okay? Hey, it's legal.
We're coming for you.
It's legal. We got the corn dog shanks. Uh-oh. Got the corn dog shank.
Hey, can you imagine that the corn dog shank, like you shank somebody and it breaks off? Because that's going to break easy. You know what I mean? Wow. Anyway.
Well, it's a very dangerous item for even kids walking around the fair with a corn dog in their mouth.
Yeah.
So
now it is, now that I see that.
Now that everybody knows
Yeah.
there's corn dog shanks at the end of those corn dogs, you're going to think twice about getting little bad apple Joey a corn dog at the fair.
Bad Apple Joey.
Bad apple Joey, because he's going to have a corn dog shank walking around the amusement park.
Let's talk about some Wildflower. You know what? Speaking of bikes, here we go. We can transition right into this. Wildflower.
Wildflower.
Triathlon.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah. So the Wildflower Triathlon is making a comeback.
Ooh.
So Alpine Win Lake San Antonio Triathlon announced for 2024.
Okay.
So the running and event has announced the revival of the iconic Wildflower Triathlon in California under its management. The event will now be known as the Alpha Win Lake San Antonio Triathlon and is scheduled to take place Saturday, April 27th, 2024 in Lake San Antonio. Previously recognized as the Woodstock of triathlons, the Wildflower Triathlon was one of the world's largest triathlons, known for its festive ambiance resembling the Woodstock Music and Arts Fair in New York. The event featured a variety of triathlon competitions, music, and celebration of endurance and wellness. Alpha Win aims to uphold the spirit of the triathlon in Central California through the revival of the triathlon. The company offers multiple race distances, adhering to their motto, a distance for everyone. Yeah, with options for sprint, Olympic, and 70.3 triathlon distances.
So this is a Woodstock thing. So if you're gonna get done, you're done. You smoke a joint, and then you win.
It really is.
I mean, the whole concept.
It really is the hippie run deal. I mean, serious. I don't know if you've ever been out there or been like even the weekend afterwards. It's a complete. There's stuff everywhere, and these people they're up on trees.
You mean like
camping.
stuff like vendors, or you mean just
everything? Everything.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's like a cult.
Oh.
Yeah, this triathlon thing, it's like kind of like Burning Man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a Burning Man, but it's like a endurance, physical fitness type thing. But
right.
Like all these people come out and they sleep in their tents and they, it's just a crazy time.
Eat mushrooms and stare at
mushrooms,
stars.
psychedelic stuff.
Yeah.
They got they sit there and dance naked in a circle on bonfire.
Well, I do that.
And then
every
they
night.
get up the next morning and they run.
Huh.
So,
All right.
But they leave. There's so much stuff left over that's brand new, like brand new tents, brand new.
We should just go out there and
backpacks.
collect.
Yeah,
Let's go out there and collect.
yeah. Have you ever been out to San Antonio and camped there?
Not camp, but I've been out to San Antonio, yes.
We've had some ball of times out at San Antonio. We used to camp out there a lot.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of fire breaks out there that you're not supposed to go on, but they can't really stop you.
Okay.
And we can go up to the top of the mountains that's over the lake. We'll go up there and shoot guns, in the middle of the night because there's nothing on each side of you except for the lake and wilderness. But San Antonio is an interesting place if you've never been camping there.
You have to go camping there.
So it gets really busy really quick and vacated really fast as well.
Huh.
So from about 5 to 6 o'clock at night, literally these vehicles from Northern California come down in droves of just massiveness.
Wow.
And it's like gremlins. They multiply like thousands of them. And then
Start throwing water on them?
Yeah, and they party and they, loud music, and then they're gone by like 8 o'clock in the morning. I think maybe even earlier.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just a very bizarre area.
So they get there and they don't pay, and then they kind of skip out on their bill, or what do you think?
No, I think the gates open. No, I think they probably pay.
Okay.
But I mean, they could, because obviously you go through the gate and you're kind of there on your own merit, and kind of karmas type stuff.
Right.
To pay, but they might. But I think the gate opens up at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Because the fishermen come in.
Gotcha.
Fishermen come in, and so they want to catch them, but they probably leave around 7 or 8, something like that.
Okay.
But San Antonio is pretty bitchin'. But Wildflower, after the weekend, after the Wildflower, actually, it's funny story. Like 5 years ago, 6, 8 years ago, I forget what it was. It was when they had the triathlon the weekend before. Mm-hmm. So they still had up all their little cones and stuff like that. Well, what they did is on the south end or North Shore area where they come in for camping, that's where the Wildflower takes place and all the running and swimming and all that stuff.
Okay.
Well, at the end down by the launch ramp is where they had their finish line. So we're camping, we're having some cocktails. My sister-in-law not having cocktails. She's sitting there and she goes, let's run down to the, something got brought up about running down to the main marina. And me being dumbass that I am, and I'm like, yeah, I could do that. I can run down there with you. And so I already had a few drinks into me, right? So I get on this kick that in my mind it was much shorter. It was just right around the corner. And man, I ran, it seemed like I think it was like a mile. It was a mile and a half down to run through this thing. And it was all downhill, thank God. But we were going downhill and literally my legs were just in motion. I was just happy that they were landing and keep moving me forward. Uh-huh. Yeah, so we ran down there and I got to run through the finish line and called my wife and said, you got to come pick me up and take me to the hospital.
I know the feeling.
Yeah,
I know it.
So that was my triathlon experience.
All right.
So
there you go.
And I'm not signing up again this year.
Gotcha.
So, okay. But let's go to commercial real quick, and we will get out of here because it is 8:15 right now. So let's get one more last break, and we will be right back.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
What's back up more?
Back up more?
What's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. And thanks for tuning in Monday morning. I know y'all are tired and worn out. And how much money did you spend at the fair?
That should be a question of the week.
Eric, how much did you spend at the fair?
Well, probably $500-600.
And how many days did you go?
Like 1.5.
I know. See, I was thinking the same thing. So I spent $600 at the fair.
Corn dogs. And you got a bunch of corn dog shanks.
$150, $160 on corn dogs. Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty. $160 on corn dog with corn dog shanks.
That's a lot of money, Randy.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah.
I know. I hate spending money on stupid stuff, and then at the time it sounds like such a great idea.
As your financial advisor,
Right? Your purchase of 16 corn dogs at $10 a piece is not a good financial investment.
while you were there, you should have probably just bought the company.
Oh my God! But
Hey,
but
you see
$600.
the guys outside cooking food? You ever see that?
Yep.
Oh my God, man! Some of that stuff smells really good, but I'm afraid to eat it.
Yeah, but that's legit stuff right there.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
legit street vendor
Yeah.
food. I'll be curious to find out what, or like to see exactly what it was. But I'm pretty sure, like right there at the south entrance as you walk in, there's that guy across the way. Dude, he had,
Tamales.
it looked like the carnival across the street.
He's tamale man or woman.
He had tamales, he had stuffed animals, he had, basically all the fair. The fair was outside the fair.
When I saw like 20 police officers over there, they're all eating there. That's where the police officers were eating. I guess they were controlling the roads.
I believe it.
Yeah, they were all over there eating.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? There's food out there.
Yeah.
Guys are cooking some stuff and grubbing it up, so
I dig it.
making some money. Who cares,
It's a
man?
church, isn't it?
Let them do it.
It's a church, isn't it? That's a church on the corner.
The one right there on the corner.
Yeah, is that what you're talking
Yep.
about? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the guy that was across the street, like actually on the sidewalk.
Oh, you're talking about sidewalk guy.
Yeah, that was sidewalk vendor. So it looked like the carnival was out there on the sidewalk. The only thing that he lacked was rides.
Yeah.
So if he had some sort of ride right there, then he would be a carnival on the outside of the carnival.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So
Carnival on the outside.
carnival on the outside of the carnival.
Cool.
All right, well, let's get out of here. It's
Okay.
8:20, and it's time to get to this work week, guys.
Let's do it.
So we appreciate you definitely from, taking your morning time in with us on this beautiful July 31st morning, last day in July, and we appreciate you guys chiming in and supporting us and following us. Remember to like us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. As always, guys, we can't do this without our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Hanson Enterprises, El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Story Termite and Pest Control, Paso Robles Furniture, 5-Star Rain Gutters, Airflow Filter Services, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and Amy and Jamie's Place. Guys, thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.